It is a bantamweight matchup between Henry Cejudo and TJ Dillashaw. Well, he was a three-time NCAA qualifier as a Cal State Fullerton wrestler. He is a former two-time UFC bantamweight champion. He is Tyler Jeffrey Dillashaw, and he is ready to add to his legacy here tonight.
And for all those wrestling accomplishments, he doesn't even need to use it. He's become a great striker under Dwayne Ludwig, a guy that can beat you with kicks, a guy that can beat you with the boxing, and the footwork is something that we haven't seen in the UFC for a very long time. TJ Dillashaw is one of the greatest bantamweights of all time.
And he is truly in his element on fight night. Absolutely loves the bright lights and everything that fight night entails. Another big spot for Dillashaw here tonight. The Olympic gold medalist, UFC flyweight champion, and again, you talk about work ethic. That conversation begins with the messenger, Henry Cejudo.
It absolutely does. As a young boy, Henry understood that he wanted goals bigger than any high school kid should chase. So he moved to the Olympic Training Center, and he trained with me as I was getting ready for the Olympic team prior as a little kid, because he knew winning an NCAA title wasn't enough for him. Ultimately, he became Olympic champion, the youngest in U.S. history, and now he's the UFC champion. What a career by Henry Cejudo.
And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. Cejudo is 33, Dillashaw is 34. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. We go inside the octagon. Here's the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Greco-Roman wrestler holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, Henry the Messenger Cejudo! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Loving.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
All right, so here we go. Round 1 is underway. Very compelling matchup for fight fans around the world. And it's going to be very interesting to see how soon the grappler goes for the takedown.
Well, he's going to try to get the takedown right away. But when he shoots that shot, when he changes that level, he is going to be shooting into a guy that truly understands all aspects of mixed martial arts. I'm wondering how, if his first shot doesn't work, does he approach trying to get this fight to the ground?
And they separate. He engages in the single collar tie.
Right hand punch.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Straight to the body by Cejudo. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Dillashaw.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Just over 3 minutes to go. Nice punch by Cejudo. And here he is back in familiar territory in the clinch.
Oh, he's got his back. He start lifting him in the air to try to finish his takedown.
Give me a 2, 3,
right, single collar tie now. Nice kick landed there by Dillashaw. Oh, big left hook there. Wow. All right, so once again, the fighters engage in the clinch. We'll see who will have the upper hand here, Chief.
There are so many options to dictate and control this exact position. Who is going to take advantage of it?
Well, 25 total strikes and counting now have landed for TJ Dillashaw.
Oh!
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Close guard. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Lands with the ground and pound here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground time.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. A lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
All right, round two is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We expected when we saw this on the match sheet that these two guys were evenly matched. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back.
Big double leg kick entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if of course you don't succeed, try again. He's able to get him down.
Persistence paid, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control?
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Dillashaw in a very good flow, switching up the footwork here, DC. This is a guy who is a very dangerous fighter with all 8 points of contact. Recovery, man, right back to his feet.
Good punch.
Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight. Just know how to fight. Look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
All right, closed guard now. You gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. So some fight stats for you here. 57 total strikes. And now landed for Henry Cejudo. And connecting with 61% accuracy tonight against TJ Dillashaw.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two.
Nice. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Man, what a fight.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Oh! left. Entertaining scrap so far. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expect somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started. What a punch.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. And there comes the separation now. Single collar tie now. Dillashaw's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Back to the jab now, no good.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
Battling for hooks. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off the strikes.
Thus far, 81 total strikes have now landed for TJ Dillashaw, landing with 70% accuracy tonight against Henry Cejudo. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Looks like he's trying to set up a takedown here. There's the attempt. All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is just... huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed up there.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk to your toughness.
Oh, straight right.
It got defended, but it...
All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep,
there you
absolutely.
Go. All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 9-28, and 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, TJ Dillashaw.
All right, so there he is, the celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you've got to feel good about that. You got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. He should be very proud of his performance tonight.